Alright guys, here's the actual Crucible. This is going to be part 1, the first 10 fights condensed into a short amount of time. But we've got Thing, he's bleed immune, he's nullify immune, works really well for the hood here. I do have on my channel an Act 8 boss playlist that has every fight for all the bosses from Act 8. Some of them, there's some multiple ones in there as well. Full breakdowns of all the bosses, including Cytalis, Bahamut, Cerastes, Glycon, all those are in there. But this is going to be more of a highlight package of what I used, where I kind of made mistakes, because again, it's not going to be perfect. And I have lots of revives ready to go for this, so if I do die, and it will happen, I have revives to finish it off. You do get healed up to full in between the fights, so you just have to finish them and you'll be okay. So for this first 10 fights, I'll show you which ones worked well, which ones I kind of made mistakes on and had to make adjustments on the fly. So the first fight was Thing versus Hood, worked out really easily, slow and steady, get those intercepts for the extra damage, and you're good to go. So I'm going to skip over to the next fight for the explanation. Alright, second fight is Red Skull. This one is poison vulnerability, so we are going to use a Scorpion, puts on tons of poisons, just have to manage. You're not going to be able to parry him very much throughout this fight, so maybe if you get a few parries at the beginning, that's great. Get a bunch of poisons, make him throw specials. After his special, he's going to be stun immune anyway, and he's got that auto block timer that you got to evade, or wait out, avoid, or wait out. You don't want to hit into his block anyway, because of the damage he's going to put on you. So even special 2s, not so bad. There is a node where if you finish a combo with the same attack that you'd finished the previous combo in, you'll get a nice crit. So I just keep finishing with medium ending combos and get those big crits there, and the poisons do a lot of good work. Scorpion works really well for Red Skull. For Stryfe, you want someone that puts up consistent incinerates. So Ironheart absolutely shredded on this fight here. And he has incinerate vulnerability, but you want to make sure that you have incinerates up the entire time to prevent the damage that he can put onto you, and it makes for a very easy fight. You also just have to make sure you're getting consistent hits in to avoid the root. So I just let this one play out in real time because you'll see how fast Ironheart absolutely shredded Stryfe here. So we'll see, let the music play out, and we'll see you at the next fight. All right, apologies for this next one. I forgot to record the node here, but you really, Serpent was not a great option for War Machine here because I am even though he has the class superiority for being a villain, you have to be careful about the reflected damage here. So really, you want to be able to get rid of his armor ups. So you want an armor break champion would be ideal. And I forgot to bring in an armor break champion. I think I had Null on my list of who I was going to bring in for this one. Instead, I ended up bringing in Serpent here, and it did work by mainly hitting into the block and hitting specials into the block and using special 3s. But if you hit him too much, then I was gonna take damage. So I saw that I was taking damage. I'm gonna be honest. I reset. I did a hard reset, restarted the fight, and went in and played it completely differently. So I just didn't want to waste a revive there, but figured, okay, I can go ahead and get as much damage in as I can through the block, and then I don't have to take too much reflected damage onto me. So that's what I did here. So really, you want an armor break champion. Not my best choice. I was kind of trying to get a bunch of this stuff done, didn't have the list in front of me, and I paid for it. So yeah, one mistake, but you can still get it done. Another one that does not have a great choice, that I didn't have a great choice, is I had Odin slated down for this one because he has easy access to True Strike, but instead I used Colossus because I saw the armor node. I can convert the armors into True Sense with an evade, but I ended up having a really hard time getting in the damage, even with a rank 3 Colossus, because he can't really parry and heavy Black Panther Civil War. So not a great option here. I fast forward this fight a lot. You can see how long it took me to get through this one, and I think I end up, there's explosive personality, so you can't even hit into his block. So I end up accidentally hitting into his block near the end of the fight, and I end up dying. So I do spend a revive on this Black Panther Civil War, but definitely better options out there. I really liked, I think I did Odin on the channel, which is why I had him slated down, but I didn't have the list in front of me. I was trying to get this stuff done relatively quickly, and this is a mistake here, and I did have to use a revive. But I have lots of revives expiring in the overflow, so it's not so bad. So I'll let the rest of the fight play out, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, next up is She-Hulk, and this one you want someone that has easy access to slow, so I ended up going with Shang-Chi. Once I got into the flow of the fight, I did a bit better, but really you want to stay consistent with like getting your heavy, getting your slow, knocking her down, and then she gets her slow after her after she throws a special. She's going to go like after she throws her special, she's going to get the slow. Also, she'll go debuff immune. So just kind of managing all those things together. It's not too bad, but at one point I do get a little out of sorts with my set of combos, and then she throws her special, it goes debuff immune, and when I don't have the slow on. Right there she gets the unstoppable. Now she's debuff immune, so you got to kind of wait it out there. And if you have the slow active, when she gets unstoppable, you can parry and then do medium to remove that passive unstoppable. So once I got going, the fight went really well. Shang-Chi works great. So I'll let the music play out, and we'll see you in the next one. Similar to the mini Crucible, Viv works really well for Sinister here. He is going to have Vigorous Assault, so he's going to be unblockable when he has a regen, but we can phase the unblockable with Viv, which is what makes her so good for this fight in particular, because I can go ahead and just phase and medium ending combos for the heal block, get up my special 2, then a bunch of special 1s, and then we nuke him almost down, and then we finish off the fight with a few more combos and special 2s, but nothing too crazy here. We're able to play this one safe with Viv the entire time. So even if he's got the unblockable, it doesn't matter. He just happened to be a little annoying not wanting to throw his special 1 here for a little bit, but after that, the fight works out great. So I'll let the music play out. See you in the next fight. Okay, for Diablo, I brought a good champion, but I totally forgot how the node works when I started the fight. He is going to be unblockable as soon as the fight starts, and then every time you knock him down, he rotates between unblockable and unstoppable. And I get a poison on me, and I'm supposed to be able to avoid poisons as long as I can keep up the shock on him, but then when I throw my special 1s, and then when I hit him, I convert them to passive shocks, so I still have a poison on me. Luckily, I have enough willpower healing to outdo the 1 poison that he ends up getting on me, but for the most part, I'm able to then heavy him to make him unblockable, bait a special, get as much of a combo as I can in, and then again parry, maybe get a few hits in, and then throw a heavy to make him back to be unblockable. He throws a special. I get into a little rotation here, and we actually managed to get the solo even with very little health, and I only brought in my 6-star Shuri for this one, saving the 7-star for another fight later on in the Crucible. So Shuri actually worked out great for this one, but it would have been even better if I would have remembered how the node worked from the very beginning of the fight. All right, for Psycho Man, I brought in a 5-star. Yes, a 5-star Magneto. I did throw on a couple boosts because I have them expiring anyway. And we just ignore everything on the node, parry heavy, build up to a special 3, drop it, do it 2 times, and then maybe I dropped one more special 2 to finish him off. So Magneto, I think, took a whole 25 hits total, but absolutely shreds Psycho Man. All right, and the last of the first 10 fights was Shothra against Corvus. Just watch out for the Footloose, but it worked out pretty well here, except she is putting a bunch of armor breaks on you, and I got a little too aggressive and tried to attack in after special 1 and missed it, and then I got one combo from him, absolutely destroyed me. But if you don't get hit, or if you just parry and wait out those the Footloose normally, then you'll solo it pretty easily. Shothra worked really well against Corvus here. So as long as you don't, make a little mistake, you'll be fine. So I ended up using a revive, but not the end of the world. So that's the first 10 fights in the Crucible. I'll see how it goes with the next few, and we'll put out videos kind of as we go, highlights through it. I don't have time to do a full entire I don't have hours on end to get all the fights in one video or live stream. I haven't done that in a while. So we're just going to go with little videos as we get through it. So hopefully that helps you out, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.